David just called his assistant, and she picks up the phone and she goes, "What?" So funny.
Yeah. She's taking a break.
She is tired of your stuff.
She's tired.
But that's okay. You give it to her a lot. I guess she probably has to operate like that because you're so demanding.
You know, sometimes I'm scared to ask her for things.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I guess I know you do. You are like that.
Because I'm like,
I would be too.
I'm like, have I bothered her enough today? Like I'll have to I'm always rephrasing things.
Sure.
So like if I need her to clean up around the living room, I don't say, "Can you clean up the living room?" Because then it's just like let's just like go clean up the living room. Like it doesn't sound good.
How do you phrase it then?
I say, "Can you just go straighten up around the living room?" And I say it like that, and I say it quickly.
Yeah.
So I go like, let's say I need something from grocery store. I'm like, "Can you pick up razors and then clean up and then straighten around the living room?" Like I'll say it really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll get to like the other thing quicker. Yeah, it's tough. And sometimes, you know what's so crazy is like it'll be like 5 p.m. and I don't know why I think this is insane, but I'll be like, "Can you go pick up Chick-fil-A for me?" And she'll be like, "Yeah." And like I forget that she's my assistant and I'm paying her.
Yeah.
And I just find it so mind blowing that she just says yes.
Right.
I don't know why, but every time she says yes, I'm like, "Really? Okay, cool." Like today, I was like, "Can you pick me up Chipotle before we finish our podcast so I have it when I'm done?" And she's like, "Okay, fine." And I'm like, "Okay, are you sure?" I don't know why. Like I know I'm paying her, but I still find it like mind blowing that like I have an assistant. It's so helpful. I don't know how I functioned without an assistant before.
But are you good about like putting her time in the right places?
Oh yeah, 100%.
You are?
Yeah.
Because I know with mine, like I'll have something to do and I'm like, no, I'd much rather him work on the other thing than go get this dumb thing.
Well, now I have my mind wrapped around something stupid. I'm trying to get this gumball machine restored so I can have it in my house, and that's taking up a lot of time. And I really regret having my eye catch that because now that's all she's working on. But no, yeah.
Hey, I watched the Fire Festival doc last night.
Oh, you did?
I watched it, yeah.
Okay.
It was good.
Isn't that insane?
I watched it with Wyatt and Charlie. They were loving it.
So the Fire Festival is basically a festival. It was supposed to be this huge exclusive festival where tickets were, the cheapest ticket was like $1,000 and the most expensive one was at like $250,000. Like it was supposed to be this huge luxury vacation. All these models promoted it, like from Kendall Jenner to Gigi Hadid, Bella Hadid, like all of these models.
Yeah.
And then they just couldn't get it done in time, and it was a complete fucking disaster. No one, you guys should look up the documentary on Netflix. Literally no one, or Hulu, no one had a place to stay. There was no food. It was fucking chaos. And then they canceled the festival like the first day in. What'd you think?
I thought it was incredible.
Isn't it insane?
Incredible what that guy did. Incredible how stupid people are.
Yeah.
Like to just because a model tells you to do something, that they're drawn by that.
I don't think that's...
If a model tells you to do something, maybe don't do it.
Okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's the right case.
I know you're friends with lots of models, David.
No, I'm not defending any of them. I'm just saying. First of all, I would have totally posted for the Fire if they came to me and they were like, "Hey, we have $70,000.
Right.
Can you post this Instagram picture?" I've been like, "Yeah, sure. This looks like a great festival."
Right.
And well, no, I don't think people are stupid for believing it was going to be real.
They were stupid for yes, they are, because they should have researched it. They should have seen like, okay, what am I gonna get? What am I gonna get when I get
but like,
there?
how often?
So dumb.
How often? Like, it's like,
if I'm going to Coachella,
yeah,
you better fucking believe I'm gonna know where my ass is staying at night and what exactly I'm gonna be.
I think. Oh, okay.
So dumb to go down there.
But I'm saying a couple months before, when you buy the tickets,
yeah,
when they bought them right when these models launched the videos.
Right.
So they didn't have any time to research. And then they had the tickets. I guess it's their fault for actually flying out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have eaten the ticket.
Yeah. But like for buying the ticket originally, like if I saw all these models promoting this thing, which I did,
right,
and I had the money, I'd be like, yeah, sure, this seems great. Like this seems like they're all subscribed to the fact that this is going to be a great Coachella or festival. It may be insane.
But this idea that I'm going to go somewhere and I'm going to get FaceTime with Gigi Hadid.
No, I don't think that's what it was.
I think that is. I remember that was what they offered. They offered access to these people, access to like sit there and drink with Ja Rule or whoever you fucking care about, and just know that like, you know, it's not realistic at all.
What I thought was insane is, so the owner of the Fire Festival, he's now going to jail.
Yeah.
For 6 years, right? 6 years?
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. He has to forfeit like $25 million.
But did you catch the other thing that he did after the Fire Festival that was so dumb?
What'd he do?
Like, he was on probation. He got out on $300,000 for the Fire Festival, and then he goes back to just scamming people for tickets.
Oh yeah.
Like selling backstage tickets to like VIP tickets to like Burning Man, which don't exist.
Oh wow.
So that's what got him.
Oh wow.
And he's just really dumb.
He's just dumb.
Yeah.
And during.
But he was a great salesman. He reminded me of you.
He was really dumb, but he reminded me of you.
No, he was. They kept saying in the documentary, they're like, he could sell you anything. He's the best salesman. And you're good. I'm not saying you're obviously very good morally. You would never do something like that. But I'm just saying it did remind me of you.
It made me feel really bad.
People.
It made me feel really bad for him.
It did. I didn't feel bad for him at all.
I was like, this is something that some ambitious guy would come up with, and just could you imagine failing something and letting so many people down and causing. There was a point in the documentary where one of the guys who was like helping orchestrate it, they had to ask for a favor from someone in town, and he said that he was literally going to suck his dick.
Yeah.
That's crazy that he revealed that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That this guy said they needed it. What did they need? Like
they needed to pay off the import tax, the Bahamian import tax,
and they didn't have the money in time, so he was literally gonna go and he was gonna suck this guy's dick instead of paying him right away.
Right.
And the guy was nice and he was like, "You don't need to do that. Just pay me when you have the money." Like it got so desperate that people were doing that. I don't know, and the whole thing fell apart. I think it's fucking crazy. I think it's. I don't know. I don't think it's as bad as people think. I think if I knew how bad it was gonna be, I would have spent $20,000 on a ticket because that is a fucking experience. That's like being part of like Woodstock. Like that's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen again. Nothing ever is gonna be that big of a disaster.
Yeah, well,
you think
someone will come along and do it again?
I don't
Something
know.
will happen as
I
a
think that's
disaster,
incredible. And
maybe not festival wise.
I think what would be smart is if they redid it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they did a Fire Festival 2, I think. It would be. They'd obviously plan it better, and I think it'd already have so much attention that people would buy tickets to it just for the story. I think they should do it again. I don't know. Regardless, there was a lot of money lost on that. Did you see Cristiano Ronaldo? Fuck, what's his name? Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo.
People are gonna be so pissed because people love soccer.
Who cares? Fuck them. I don't care.
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry about it.
Did you see that he was just He was in court. He was facing a jail sentence, a prison sentence.
For what?
For tax evasion.
How does a guy like that not pay his taxes?
I don't know. Yeah, he went to tax court, and they came to a conclusion that he just has to pay $21 million. $21 million for not paying his taxes. That's and he doesn't have to go to jail. $21 fucking million. That's nuts.
I'm thinking. You got to consider the contract to play and then all the endorsements.
No, I mean, yeah, he can definitely.
And you think he's the highest paid athlete in the world,
I think so too. Yeah, I think it's.
Soccer's on another level that we don't know about, you know.
Yeah.
Soccer's creeping around behind our backs. Soccer's a big deal.
Well, I don't think it's creeping around our back.
I like Americans' backs, isn't it?
I mean, it's always been.
It's kind of silly. Soccer's not big here.
I don't get it at all. I think soccer should be the biggest. Because soccer's like hockey.
Put your money where your mouth is, David.
Huh.
I've never seen you watch a soccer game.
I used to when I was in Illinois. Italy played Slovakia.
You watched one game.
So?
And I was waiting for Natalie because we were gonna go bowling. But she was late.